Good morning from Dublin Airport. It's Sunday the 11th of May and it's travel day. Different kind of vlog for me. I'm off to America.
We're not Disneyland here, that's for sure.
So I'm flying Aer Lingus from Dublin to Denver. It's direct, new service this year to Denver direct. So it's 9.5 hours scheduled time, and we'll see how it goes. So normally I would check in online, but today the Aer Lingus, or yesterday in fact, the Aer Lingus website was telling me I couldn't check in online and had to check in here at the airport. So I presume they just want to check some documents rather than it being a technical problem. But as we stand here at the moment, who knows? Will I actually get on the plane? Time will tell. The next half an hour and we'll know. So I came here a bit early. I'm about 3.5 hours ahead of my flight time. But that's fine. It's a Sunday. I can just relax. So it's going to be a bit of a queue to check in, so I'm glad I came early, that's all I can say. Queues. What are we going to do? It is 12 o'clock. Let's see how long it is before I get checked in. Ten minutes. 2 lines down, 6 to go. So looks like it's about half an hour wait, all in all. But I'm here early, so that's okay. I knew this was coming, so I got to the airport 3.5 hours early. So even if this takes half an hour, I've still got 3 hours to go through the airport and see what we can do. The plan is to go through security here into the airport, obviously, and then I can do the pre-clearance on this side in Dublin, obviously, which is good. I'll take you through that shortly, and then I'm going to try and get into the lounge. So being early has an advantage for that. So hopefully all goes to plan and I can get to the lounge and have plenty of time to enjoy it. 26 minutes and counting. Still got 2 lanes to go. It's all okay, just slow. I'm next, nearly there. Okay, so it is now, let me check the time, 12:51, so 50 minutes and I'm now checked in. I have my ticket, which is great. For a moment there I thought I wasn't even going to get it. My ESTA wasn't connecting with the ticket, and so it just going round and round the system is not acknowledging. Anyway, thanks to some wonderful supervisors and some magic tricks, it all got connected, and I have my boarding pass, and I still have plenty of time to get to I'm upstairs, just about to go through security into the main airside part of the airport. Well, I can take a breath. It's all going to be okay now. That's the panic, the worry that was there overnight when I couldn't check in. It's now sorted. I can take a breath and it's all good. So now I can enjoy the flight. I've got a nice window seat. Everything I wanted. I can film everything I want, and looking forward to this now. Can relax. So what time are we? We are about 1 o'clock. I've got 2.5 hours to the flight, but I've got security to get through, and then when I'm through that, I've got to go through pre-clearance, and then I'll be on waiting for the plane there, and I'm going to try and get into 51st and Green and get some lounge time. So I'm going to not take too much time now. I'll update on the travel plans and the itinerary of this trip shortly. But I'm just going to take a breath, relax, and smile, because I'm going to America. It's going to happen. So, past the obligatory duty free, and we will be on. Well, I am outside through security. Nice and easy, actually, no queue whatsoever. 5 minutes. New machines, didn't have to take any of the stuff out of the bags, just had to take shoes off, belt, jacket, that kind of stuff. So, all good. Now, I need to get some food, but I'm going to gamble on not getting it up here in the main departure part. I'm going to gamble on getting into the lounge. With just about 2 hours to my flight, we can get through there quick now and get value for money with some drinks and food there and some snacks for later on the plane. So that's the plan. But it is a bit of a gamble. Let's see what happens. Okay, so there I am. 13:25 to Denver. And I can go to US pre-clearance. So let's go.
So voice the plan.
You come through the airport here, you go down escalators, and then you find the secondary route down again to another level to pre-clearance. And it's the pre-clearance that makes all the difference flying out of Dublin. So basically I'm going to be going through American customs now, passport control, so when I land in Denver I will be landing at the domestic terminal and I won't have to do any clearance when I get there. I can go straight out of the airport, collect my bags and go straight out. So a little bit of extra time here, but a lot of save time on the other side. So hopefully it's not too busy downstairs. I'll go on through. Now, I can't film as I go through this level of security, so I'm just going to cut off here and I'll catch you on the other side. But it is quarter past 1. So I'll see how long it takes to get through. So there it is. Easy to spot. Just follow all the American flags. Well, that was as straightforward as it gets, to be honest with you. It is now 1:30, and I'm through immigration pre-clearance. There was literally no queue. I walked straight down to the boarding pass check. That was straight to the front of the queue. I then walked straight from there through to the pre-clearance immigration check. Again, no queue, straight in. Very nice lady. Officer there dealt with me. And 2 questions. Are you travelling for business? And how long are you travelling for? 2 simple, factual question answers. And so that's it. I suppose technically I'm on American territory now. Still got a long flight to go, and we'll see. But it's getting closer. Question now, can I get into the 51st and Green and get some value for money out of the drinks and food? I'm starving. Now the gamble is, there's not a lot of facilities down here once you go through pre-clearance, unless you go to 51st and Green. So let's see, let's hope, fingers crossed. It is fairly quiet here, I must say. And my flight's one of the last, I think, to go out of Dublin Airport to the States. So kind of hoping that there is space down here. When I was trying to book online, it said it was too busy booked. But I'm getting closer to when it said availability would come. And I can still get most of my 2-hour allowance. So let's go, pay the money, and we'll see if it's worth it. It's not happening. Fully booked. That's probably why it's empty outside, to be honest with you. But oh well, so let's see what we can get. I guess I would have to enjoy the flight food and get some snacks when I get to the States. Let's go see what my options are here. See what food I can get. So I'm starving. Maybe I should have gone up in the main terminal part, but hey, you live and learn. It was worth the risk. No lounge, so we're going to try the whiskey bread. And in here they've got some hot foods, some sandwiches, drinks, it's a bar. and I've got a nice view by the window. So I am going for the buttermilk chicken burger. I'm not sure what the plane food is going to be like. I will get fed probably an hour or two into the flight, but I haven't had any breakfast and I'm starving, so I've gone for a chicken burger. I think it comes with chips. I hope it comes with chips and a pint of Guinness. So that'll get me started, set me up for the day, and we'll see where it goes. But it's nice. Now I'm able to relax. All the stresses and strains of the airport are done. I'm just enjoying my food and my pint, and then head to the plane. Oh, and there we go. I have to say, that looks a good one. It's kind of weird. It's all the excitement of big travel, the excitement of going to America. But at the end of the day, I'm on my own and it's work, so it's kind of mixed. It's not all fun, but it is fun. And I know my wife and kids would love to be doing this journey as well. They'd love to be going to America and they're not. So I have to be kind of careful of how that comes across, but at the same time, it's an opportunity, so I have to make the most of it. Anyway, cheers. Here's to a trip and my Guinness. Launcher. Got a nice view of the runway-ish. Can see some planes moving around, but it's a little bit busy. Yeah, not quite what I was expecting, but then again, I'm going to eat on the plane, so I'm not going to be too worried. I thought it'd probably come with some crisps, some chips, but it comes just with crisps. Never mind. In true vlogger style, let's give a food review. It was okay. Nothing special. But then again, it wasn't that expensive either, so I'm not going to complain too much. Yeah, it was kind of like chicken wings in a bun, but without the bones, if you know what I mean. Came with a kind of spicy sauce that you'd expect on chicken wings. And it came with crisps, so it's kind of like a sandwich rather than a meal, which probably suits, to be honest with you. You know, I'm going to get another meal in an hour and a half into the flight, maybe. So in about 3 hours' time, I'll be eating again, and then there'll be a snack possibly, and then another evening meal then before we land. So it's a long flight, 2 meals to come, and who knows, I might even grab some food when I get to Denver. But it'll be very late. Oh, that goes down too easy. Probably another 5 or 10 minutes here, sat in the restaurant, and then I will go and find my gate and get ready for boarding. So, as I said, it's flying Aer Lingus from Dublin to Denver direct. It's a 9.5 scheduled flight time, but I guess with landing and takeoff times in amongst that, so probably about 8.5 hours in the air, I suspect, which is long enough for those of you that do the Florida holidays. It's the same as that. I'm going a bit further west into Colorado, obviously. Come down from the Rockies into Denver itself. Denver is a mile-high city at 5,000 feet, so it's a bit of altitude, which would be interesting. I've never done that before in my life, so that's something new. And then we will head to the hotel. So I'm going to record the whole journey and my hotel and do a full-on travel vlog day. I'm in Denver for 3 days, and then Wednesday morning, early flight from Denver to Philadelphia. And I've got 3 days in Philadelphia, and then Friday night I will fly back from Philadelphia back to Dublin, landing in Dublin Saturday morning. So So it's a hectic agenda. There's lots of time zones. Denver is 7 hours behind me. I then come 2 hours forward on the way to Philadelphia and then jump around the 5 hours back when I come into Dublin. So lots of time zones. I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be up at funny times in the night. So I'm prepared for all eventualities. And it's work. So I might get some time to do my own things in the evenings. During the day, those schedules are pretty much booked out. So we'll see what happens and we'll see what we can squeeze in. But come along, it's going to be fun. So water stock filled. Got nearly a litre of water in the bottle for free, which is nice. Now I go to the shop and see how much it costs to buy something else. If I'm going to pay for a drink, it won't be water. So I'm in gate 410. And I've got plenty of time, so I'm just going to check out the shop on the way and then settle down and get ready to board the plane. I'm in seat 40K, which is almost at the very back of the plane. Got a window seat. Hopefully there won't be anybody beside me. Wait and see. And so I guess I'll be one of the first onto the plane. This is, that's why. So, yes, so I've gone through the customs into the American section, but then been brought back up, but locked off from the general area of the Aer Lingus terminal. So still very much on the American side. Let's go board the plane. It's time. Baby, take a chance. This kind of girl needs romance. Baby, take a chance. So I've got a long walk down the plane, but I'm one of the first ones, so hopefully it won't be too much inconvenience. I can film as I go down. Oh, getting excited now. Baby, take a chance. This kind of girl needs romance. Baby, take a chance. So, travel day, USA, Denver in particular. We're settled in, an empty seat beside me. So, let's get forward to enjoying this flight. It's long haul, it's going to take a while. I haven't flown this long since 2019. When I last came over to the States, to Florida. So, here we go. It's time. That's it. Pushing back.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
So now it's a big 180-degree bank turn to the left, heading sort of as you come out of Dublin towards Scotland, and then keep turning. So we're doing a U-turn effectively, I guess, probably over Northern Ireland until we face west, and then we head out towards Iceland, according to the map, and then potentially just touching the bottom of Greenland before going over towards Canada, coming down over Canada, over the Rockies, and then down into Denver. So looks like the banking is done. We're flying up the Irish Sea now, so that's half the banking done. We're on our way. That is a beautiful day. Yeah, it always is once you get up above the clouds. So, the first arrival, some white wine and the obligatory pretzels. It's not that chilled, so I'll put it in some ice. Cheers. Save that for dinner. So, that wine's quite nice. And yeah, sour cream and chive pretzels, always good. That wine's really nice actually. And the old pretzels, small but tasty. All going good so far. If you don't ask, you don't get. A second wine. Technically, it's a wine to go with the pretzels, and then it's a wine to go with dinner. But if you don't ask, when they forget you, you never get it. So we are 5:09 p.m. at night, just checking the time on my other screen. So that puts us about an hour and a half into the flight. And after the snack, dinner's arrived. What do we have? Well, there was a choice of chicken and pasta, a beef chili, or vegetarian. And being the educated, sophisticated palate that I am, and the fact that I already had a white wine, I've gone with the red chili beef. So can't be sophisticated, but it's what I like, and I just fancied the chili, I think. Anyway, let's see how it goes and see what we've got. So you get the obligatory wooden fork and knife, a little pot of water. There's a quinoa salad, I think it is, and a piece of bread with butter, so it's nice. And then the beef and beef chili, and then for dessert a passion fruit, mousse. And of course, I still have my second wine to go with my dinner. say is, having flown and eaten on planes before, the fact that I have the space next to me free is just a godsend, because trying to juggle everything on your own tray is actually quite tricky. But I can put my dirty, empty stuff away to the side and eat in a bit more comfort. That's actually very nice, the quinoa. It's kind of fresh, nice herbs, it's good flavour. Actually, very tasty. So, second course, the chili. Not the biggest portion I was expecting. If you think about the ones that you get in the supermarket for microwaving, it's kind of very similar to that, but it's just a smaller portion. But the bread's there with it, that'll do it. And with the 3 courses, it is going to fill me out reasonably well. So, all in all, not too bad. I mean, it's not restaurant quality, but it's quite edible and it's very tasty. Tuck it into the chili there. It's not the strongest chili, but it's a nice flavour. It's typical microwave type food, but it's nice and hot. There's no complaints. It is tasty, and I am enjoying it. I think I made the right choice, and I think that says everything about what I thought of that. So where are we now? Just looking at the map. We are... that's not going to show you, is it? That's great. Let's just wait for it to spin around. We are about that far in. So what's that saying? It is 10:30 in Denver, 5:30 in Ireland. We're at 10,000 metres, travelling at 798 kilometres an hour. And time to Denver still 7 hours and 11 minutes to go. So what's that? A couple of hours in, just about, and 7 hours still to go. So yeah, not bad. There's still plenty of time to watch the movies or do some work, as I'm probably going to have to do. Like I said, I'm travelling with work or for work. I'm speaking at a conference next week, Tuesday morning, and I'm now making my way over. I've got my presentation prepared. I'm not quite ready to present it. I've got to do a bit of more practice runs. So I'm going to use some of this flight to do that shortly. But at the moment, I'm just settling in and enjoying the journey. So this isn't Florida. This isn't Disney. This isn't family trip. There is excitement. I haven't been to America in a long time, and it's always fun to do something like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a good trip. So everything's settled down now. The journey is more like a routine. The excitement of getting on the plane, the excitement of takeoff, the excitement of the first snack and dinner, that's all long gone now. We're settling into the long haul of flying to, well, not just to the States, but to the other side of the States almost. So, yeah, we're 3 hours in. We are about a third of the way through. Still 6 hours to go. So far, yeah, it's been pleasant. There's no stress, no strain, and it's all going to plan. And it's a nice, comfortable, easy flight. I've got no one sitting next to me, which always helps. And I've got plenty of space. Plane's probably just over half full. There's plenty of spare seats around. It's fairly quiet. And generally, it's just making away. But like I said, we've hit that sort of 3 hour mark. And now there's that sort of middle section of the flight where there's not a lot happening. You just got to clock up the miles. You just got to keep going. You just got to pass the time. Fortunately, I've got some movies and I've got some work that I need to do. But I keep putting it off. But I'm going to have to start shortly. I'm going to just finish the next movie, I think, and then I'm going to spend some time doing some prep for the conference. And very nice it is too. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this. Let's give it a go. Let's see. Yeah, as I thought, that's still quite firm, so we'll give that a few minutes and then we'll come back to it in a minute. And we're over land now, but it's not very warm down there by the looks of it. Coming over the northern parts of Canada. And there's a lot of snow. That is rather beautiful. I'm just going to take a moment to take it all in. So it's saying that there's 4 hours now to Denver, which means that we've been travelling for 5, and we're well over halfway. So still plenty of time to work on my presentation, but it's weird. We've crossed the Atlantic. We're now overland, mass again, and flying overland now all the way to Denver. And hopefully some of that land could be quite interesting. As you see there a minute ago, it's very flat and Arctic almost out there at the moment where we're flying over that particular part of Canada, but it's going to get more dramatic as we get to the Rockies and fly down into Denver. So yeah, now this is what I want in the window, and fortunately we're going to be flying in daylight all the way in, so get some good views and some good pictures. Finally, you can start to see some civilization down there, coming back into habitable land. I don't know if it's coming out in the pictures, but there are actually some roads down there in amongst the wilderness, slowly coming back to civilization. Back, we're now 7.5 hours into the 9-hour flight, just over an hour and a half to go, and it's now starting to be like a domestic flight, and it's time for a snack. I'm not sure about this one. I've had bad rumours and seen bad reports on it from people on other flights, but we'll give it a go and see what it's like. So it's a warm, rustic snack. And escarole, whatever that is. Anyway, we'll give it a go. It's okay. It's very dry. Sort of bready pastry type finish around the outside, and then a sort of chicken and vegetable bit in the middle. It's okay. The weird bit is that for me, this is 11:30 at night. It's bright sunshine outside, and it's about 4:30 in the afternoon in Denver time. So I'm getting ready for bed, in theory, but it's not even tea time. Yeah, this is where it gets tough. The next few hours until I get to the hotel and stay up as late as I can. trying to shift the body clock. I have no idea how it's going to go. We'll just keep it going. We are presently holding over Denver, or just outside Denver. We've been round twice. We're on the third circle loop of holding. Apparently there's some weather in Denver that I think has pretty much closed the airport for a while. So we're sitting out here in the nice sunshine, flying smoothly, waiting for our slot to open up to let us into the airport. So I've been advised it's about another 20 minutes, but yeah, it adds on the end of a long flight, that's for sure. We're down, landed. Welcome to Denver. I think there's either clouds or the Rockies over there in the distance. Looks like the Rockies to me. So we're down. After all the talk of turbulence and weather patterns, it was nothing really. We were held up, delays, but landing was pretty smooth. Nothing to get all excited about after all. But now, focus turns to how do I get from the airport to my hotel. Could take an Uber, could take a taxi cab, or what I'm going to do is take the train. For $10 I can get the train into central Denver, and then from there I can get a free bus shuttle to pretty much where the hotel is. So that's the plan. So I need to find my way through the airport to get my bag, and then get my bag, get to the train station and get the train. Bring you with me. The other thing is, Denver is at altitude. We actually landed at about 5,000 feet above sea level. So we're going to see how much fun that is, see how long it is before, or even if I do notice the difference.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Oh, feels good. Walking again, stretching my legs. So we're going to see if we can find baggage claim now and get us the bag. And then we'll head out into downtown Denver. And that's it. I'm through. I'm on the domestic side. No immigration to deal with. Oh man, this is busy. This might take a while. Oh man. Baggage claim 8, and I think I found where it is. So we'll just see if we can find a bag. Hopefully it should be there by the time I get there. Oh, getting there. Wow, that's nice. Down into the transit centre, where I can get my train for $10 into Denver. It takes about 37 minutes, and then I've probably got about another half an hour to get to the hotel. It's going to be a late one tonight. Oh man, 24-minute wait for the train. And then another 37 minutes to get in. This could be a long night. But I'm in America. Land of the dollar and a buck. It's actually quite warm, funnily enough. I think this is the train coming in now. So hopefully we'll be able to get on it and get a seat and just relax and wait for it to take out. So, yeah, it's going to be long. Let's do the room tour. We are in room 721 for the Grand Central Hyatt. I have already just brought my bags in, so the light's already on. But let's have a look at this room. It's just a classic hotel bedroom. So you've got on the right the ensuite as you come in, which is all nice and bright. Hello. Very nice. Oh, classic American bath that sits on the floor, very low. But it's great for a shower too. All nice and clean. Nice finishes on the floor. Sliding door. Over here, some wardrobe space with an iron. Excellent, because I've got a shirt to get ready. And then into the main room itself. Two queens. Some average artwork, I would say. And then just a typical hotel room. Nice chair to relax in. Piece of buffalo art. Large mirror, TV screen, fridge, safe, and some cupboards. Some water if I want to buy it. And a coffee machine. How do we do for plugs? Excellent. It's got some USB points. All in all, very nice. So I have 3 nights here. Well, 2.5 to be fair. I have to be up at 4:30 on the last night in order to get to the airport for a 7 o'clock flight. So the jet lag will probably work in my favour, but it's going to be an early start. I need to be on the train back out of Union Station to the airport at 5 o'clock. Possibly even an earlier one, we'll see. Anyway, we'll worry about that in a couple of days' time. So, I'm in my room. It's currently 10 o'clock at night, Denver time, which is 5 a.m. my time. I've been in the room about an hour now, settling in, unpacking, getting a couple of things sorted. But that's pretty much it for me now. Time to end the vlog, I think. So thanks for watching. More from Denver to come in the next vlog while I stay here for a couple of nights and see what I can get up to. And then we will move on to Philadelphia, and we'll do a vlog from Philadelphia as well. Well, Conshohocken near Philadelphia. That's the plan. Yeah, it's not that big. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, comment, all the usual stuff. Hopefully this doesn't Well, I don't have any viewers, particularly, only a handful. So variety works. Nobody's expecting the same thing, I suspect. So welcome along. Stay. Be great. Thanks a million. Bye-bye. So that's the end of a very long travel day. 24 hours of time. I don't know how long the vlog will be. I'll try and trim it down as much as possible. Got to keep the interest in it. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I'm tired. I think it's time for bed. So that's been some travel day. But I'm glad it's done.